You'll just go do the live session and then you'll be done. Thank you. All right. Can you scoot up just a little? Thank you so much. All right, guys, we have Jeremy. Raise your hands if you have questions. Let's kick it off with Curtis.
Hi, Jeremy. This is Curtis Calhoun with MMA News. My first question for you, a few days away from your PFL debut. What's the excitement level for this one? And does this fight week feel any different with this being a main event and on a new stage too?
It's business as usual. It's a little bit more quiet around here, nice and relaxed, very good people. Getting a chance to meet the PFL crew. It's all been smiles and good times. And it's been just about a year since I fought. So, I'm trying to keep the horse in the stable and just let it run on Wednesday.
And you're bringing great strength of schedule to the PFL from your time in the UFC. Do you feel your experience fighting top level guys will be an advantage for you as you get ready to compete for $1 million?
It's definitely a lot to reach into the toolbox and draw experience from, but this is like it's a new experience every time you fight inside the octagon. But I would just say I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm a natural born fighter. This is what I do. I've been doing this since day one, and ain't nothing different. Just gonna go in there and do my job.
Then last question for me. Do you see this as a new chapter in your career? I know you've talked about guys like Anthony Johnson and others who have switched promotions and found success.
Yeah, I don't think it's this is just a different promotion. I'm still doing the same thing, going in there, cracking skulls, getting paid and getting laid. And that's it, brother. There's really nothing different to the process. It's still a fist fight, whether it's on the playground, out in the street, or inside the PFL, UFC, wherever it's at. It's pretty much the same. So I'm glad that PFL's welcomed their doors and with me with open arms and open their doors for me. And I plan on satisfying them with awesome knockouts.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Thank you, brother.
Breeze.
Hey, Jeremy, it's Breeze with the MMA Breeze. We know you as a veteran in the MMA landscape. You've been around for a long time. You have a very exciting style. And your opponent coming up, Clay Collard, also has a very exciting style. He loves to throw hands. You love to throw hands. He's been vocal that he thinks he has the advantage with the hands. What do you make of this matchup, and what can the fans expect from this clash of styles?
My opponent, he's a gamer. He's a fighter. I don't think he's going to be running around trying to point me, and it's going to make for a good stylistic matchup. If you ever see me fight, I'm a very nasty, brutal KO artist. I have a lot more different weapons than just hands. If he thinks hands is just going to get him there, we can stand up and trade hands the whole time, but I'm guaranteeing you he's going to feel my power and start backing up. And, I have a lot more tools than just hands. I can wrestle. I can put you on the head. You're lucky we ain't throwing no fucking elbows up in here too. Cause I'd love to take him down, ground and pound him and show him what that ground and pound's about and open him up with some elbows and leave him bloody.
Awesome. Thanks so much. And best of luck, Jeremy.
Thank you, brother.
Amy.
Hi, Jeremy. We spoke to Clay earlier, and he says that he's a more technical fighter. I'm wondering if you could speak to that.
That's cute.
He also said that the shove with Drakkar was kid shit. I was wondering if you could also comment on that.
Well, I'm gonna shit all over him. So, it is what it is. I'm here. That's the past. I'm here fully present. So let's go. We'll find out Wednesday if he's gonna be talking that shit inside the octagon.
And my last question, do you have anything planned for the face-off, or do you think you'll behave this time?
Is what it is. I don't predict these things. I'm present moment type of dude. I'm here talking to you right now, enjoying myself. And when we get there, we'll worry about that.
Thank you so much.
Jake.
Jake Foley here. What's going on, Jeremy?
What's up, brother?
So with the controversy from your last UFC weigh-in, it seems like MMA fans have kind of painted you as like an image as like a villain. When it's all said and done, how do you want to be remembered as an MMA fighter?
I'm just doing me, brother. Like I don't have to comment on that or anything, bro. If you watch my career, watch what I do. That's that. I've been entertaining fans and will continue to entertain the fans until the wheels fall off.
And so my follow-up question is, what led to your decision to pick PFL over bare knuckle or any other MMA promotion?
PFL, player for life.
Thank you for your time, Jeremy.
Thank you, brother.
Trevor.
Hey, Jeremy, Trevor Ritchie with the HITP network. I'm just curious, how do you feel already kind of being pushed at the forefront of this division here in the season opener and almost Also, just how much do you think a win over a guy like Clay Collard would help you solidify that spot going forward?
I've been a top 10 fighter for 2 decades. That's pretty hard to do. I'm still one of the best fighters in the world, and just going to go in there and do my job. I got a game opponent, and it's going to be game time. On 420, we're going to fire it up.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Thank you.
Dave.
My guy Jeremy, easily the line of the day so far, player for life. We love that. Man, how does it feel? Main event, Limelight Division 155's got a ton of players in it, right? Their champion is in the co-main. You're in the main event. How does it feel? Like you said, you've seen all the smiles. The PFL people are great behind the scenes. Just give me an aura of right now this week of Arlington starting off, kicking off the season. You are the main event.
Checkmate. The new sheriff in town, baby.
Love it. Love it. Inside the distance, are we going 15 minutes Wednesday night?
Prepared to go the distance, but you know me, bro. I got great power in my hands, my shins, my knees, and I'm feeling pretty electrifying. So I'm here to rock the show.
There we go. Best of Scotty Wednesday night, man. Player for life. Love it.
Skills pay the bills, baby.
Danny.
Jeremy, one question regarding the Drakkar Close thing.
I'm not going to answer anymore on that, so just stop.
Okay. Do you regret it all? What happened?
What did I just tell you?
Just asking. All good. And regarding your PFL chapter here, we saw a lot of UFC fighters last season: Anthony Pettis, Fabricio Verdum, Roy McDonald, people with big names that had fought in the UFC, and had a lot of buzz around them, come up short. How much do you focus on perhaps not getting overconfident? Because you were obviously in the big leagues, but there's serious talent at PFL. So how do you compensate that, and how do you make sure that you're not overlooking some of these guys?
Yeah, just looking at their experience. The thing about MMA is I can draw from their experience. I can draw from Anthony's experience inside the PFL. He was getting paid a lot of money. I feel like they paid him too much dough, and he sat back and just thought he was going to win by intimidation. That's the experience that I've drawn from, something that I've learned, and I'm fully prepared and a very good battle with a game opponent. So that's all I need. I'm not one of these guys that's just going to sit back and think like my highlight tape's just going to scare people. That's just not the case. I'm very well prepared, and there's really nothing more to do. I can't really speak on anything. Just watch how my actions show up on Wednesday.
Yeah, I know you're obviously focused to face Clay Collard here, but when you look at the roster at lightweight, is there any fighters that you see that you'd like to face at some point, that you'd like to cross paths with? Any exciting bouts that you would like to be in?
Just worry about Clay Collard on Wednesday. That's my only focus right now. I'm here giving you the interview. I don't even know who the fuck these guys are, and I know I have a game opponent that I've scheduled and signed a bout with, and that's got my full attention at this point.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Mark.
First of all, hey Jeremy, how are you?
Fantastic, brother.
So we've already talked about your vast experience in the UFC. Fighting guys like Jose Aldo, Josh Emmett, Kelvin Cater, you name it. You fought just about everybody there is to fight in the sport. Rafael Dos Anjos. You're coming into your first fight in the PFL against, Clay Collard. Both of you guys are strikers. Both of you guys like to keep it on the feet. You can mix it up as well. Are you fired up extra for this fight being your first fight in the PFL? Do you think this is the most fan favorable matchup and one of the most favorable matchups for you in terms of excitement and just getting to showcase your skills?
I feel like I'm taking on the champion. I feel like he could have easily won that tournament. I feel like I'm going in here taking the number one guy off tops. If you know me, I fight nothing but the best, and I didn't come in here and get an easy fight. I'm not asking for an easy payday. And this is what I do. So it's just, this is God's work. This is just an alignment. This is a great challenge that I welcome myself to, that I wake up every day with a game opponent. And that's enough motivation to get me up out of bed. And like I said, to get the skills going to pay the bills.
100%. I couldn't have said it any better, and best of luck to you in your next fight.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Mills.
How's it going, Jeremy?
Awesome, brother.
Man, coming out of San Diego, man, it's hot out here, right?
Yeah, it's beautiful. I love it.
Man, I love it too, man. I'm right around here coming out of SoCal, man. I'm talking about, man, let's just give you some little flowers while we got you up here, man. 18 wins by KO, 3 by submission, 7 by decision. I mean, you done did it all, man. When you step into that ring in that octagon, like, what goes through your mind? Like, are you in a murderous mind state, or are you just trying to play it safe?
The murderous mind state. I like that. Yeah, I'm a psycho, bro. I like to hurt people, and I love violence. I truly love everything about MMA and violence. And I'm a very violent person when I'm inside the octagon, and there's going to be nothing different coming here. I'm looking to brutally knock motherfuckers out and get paid and get laid.
I love it. I love it, man. Let's keep it going, man. We're going to keep cashing in on you. Let's get it.
SoCal, baby. Thank you.
Johan.
Hey, Jeremy, this is Johan Abdu of Tunnel Vision Sports. How you doing?
Fantastic.
Yeah, so, you're a bona fide veteran of this business. You're coming into the PFL for your first time, and you've already seen the season format. Do you think that brings out the best Jeremy in you? And are you at all worried about losing form, about not making playoffs?
I don't even know how to answer that. If I just do my job, I'll be all right. You ever see me fight? If I go in there, fight my fight, do my thing, I'm coming out on top, guaranteed.
Sounds good. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Randall.
Hey, Jeremy, thanks for taking the time today, man.
Thank you.
So I wanted to ask you, coming into this fight, Clay Collard wants to keep you at range and play patient. How do you plan to make him uncomfortable going into Wednesday?
Whoop his ass. Throw heat nonstop.
It's full throttle, huh?
All gas, baby. No brakes.
I appreciate your time, man.
Thank you.
Mark.
All right, Jeremy. So you've obviously trained at Alliance for your entire career. One of the best fighters in the world comes out of that gym in Dominic Cruz. How beneficial do you think Cruz has been to your MMA game, and just having him as a training partner, having him as a body? I know he was plagued by injuries for a lot of his career, and maybe some of his prime was taken away from him, a couple of years ago and years beyond that. How beneficial is it to have a guy like Cruz to work with, to learn from all the time?
He's good, man. He's like a brother to me. He's a big bro to me, and he's someone that I look up to. I admire. Someone that I've moved my whole family out here for, and watched what he's doing. We have a little bit different, similar fighting styles, but Dominic, he utilizes pain to his advantage. He's very mindful. He's very smart. You can go on and just list things about Dominic Cruz. He's a world champion, and that's why I get behind him, follow him, the coaches, the team behind Alliance. It reminds me of Iowa, the hard work. And it was the best move to move out to San Diego and just benefit my career, and being around a guy like Dominic 24/7, having him at my house, being around my family. It's just a tremendous benefit. He's just not just a training partner. He's a brother for life.
100%. You're a player for life, and he's a brother for life. If you have one message for everyone in the lightweight division in this PFL tournament, if we were going to close it out, what's your one message to everybody standing in front of you?
I see dead people.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you, brother.
Last question, Trevor.
Hey, Jeremy, one more from me. Was what you said earlier about Anthony Pettis more of just a dig at him, or did you legitimately take something away from his experience and the way he approached his first season with the PFL?
I stated a few facts about Anthony Pettis leading up to this fight. For one, he was too fat to make 55, and to take that experience that he had with Clay Collard, he didn't take it serious. They paid him a ton of money. He didn't earn it, and he went in there and he looked sloppy. He looked like that. He just didn't show up. Clay Collard realized that, beat his fucking ass down, and moved him up to 170 pounds. That's facts.
All right, guys. Jeremy, thank you so much for your time today. Really appreciate it. My media friends, thank you so much for joining today. Really appreciate all of you for asking questions and being here. The next one will be on April 26th, if I'm not mistaken myself. I will send you guys the recording of this one and details for the next one. And yeah, thank you guys again. Appreciate all of you.
Thanks a lot, Tawny.